That would be what it's like.
Hi guys, where are you? Okay, let me bring down the volume. What's going on, guys? Please come in. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. What's good? Waiting they happen, waiting they sup, guys. How are you guys doing? How do you like my picture? How do you like my profile picture? Or what should I say? My DP picture? The thumbnail. How do you like this thumbnail, guys? Do you like it? Do you love it? Prince Charming. Prince Charming. Oh my goodness. How do you like this Prince Charming? Oh, my people. Hey, God. I was watching his recent video, and then I saw him standing like this. I said, hey, God. Oh, God. I said, hey, Jesus Christ. Which kind mumu be this one, for goodness sake? Like, zero swag, zero anything. All about the money. All about the do. I don't think, Oh my goodness. Anyways, I just wanted to come and quickly chat with you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, yeah. How are they? Please, as you guys are coming, just hit the like button. Hit the like button. Do me a solid and hit the like button. Thank you. Yeah, I saw the video. I saw a video that he did yesterday, and that's even what, honestly, I wanted to just talk about. The video where he was attempting to the video where he was attempting, somebody said, what this lazy bum did again. I saw a video of him attempting to pull Jay's teeth. I don't know if he actually succeeded in doing it, but apparently he wants to be a tooth fairy, and yeah. Hold on. There's this podcast that I am watching that I absolutely love. I mean, sometimes the podcaster get on my last nerve, the live streamer. His name is Hasan Abi. Sometimes he gets on my nerve, but for the most part, I actually
This is a
I
Christian
enjoy
country, and we
watching
want to
it.
keep it that way.
So
Whereas
this is what I was
all the
watching,
countries
and
that
I
were
realized that
on
I
the other
wanted
side
to
of the
come
Iron
in
Curtain, under the influence of the
and
United
just
States,
catch up
somebody
with
should
you
rig
guys. He's
Scott
really
Hamas.
good. He's a leftist, he has very strong leftist opinions, and if you're into that kind of thing, so yeah. But that's what I was watching. I always enjoy, like, I just use it as background noise, and or even when I'm making dinner or whatever. So he's really informative and very insightful. And he's on Twitch. He's also on YouTube. His name is Hasan Abi. Yeah, I'm sure some of you would have heard about him. He's always finding himself in one trouble or another. So yeah, that's what I was listening to. It's been on for like 6 hours. No, actually 7 hours now. Sometimes it does live stream for up to, yeah, it's been on for 7 hours and 15 minutes. Sometimes he live streams for like 10 hours, 12
Those people in
hours.
the former colonies, like they're moving to Britain, and you could, if like I don't really think of it this way. You could look at it that way though. If you look at a place like Ireland, they didn't colonize anybody. Ireland was a colony. They suffered terribly under the British for a long time, and yet it's very interesting that they were willing to be brutalized, be occupied, be starved. All of these things for centuries to defend their little slice of the world where their people could work out their destiny among themselves. Endured so much for that, and then you get up to about the 1960s, 1970s, and you can look it up. This isn't like a conspiracy theory. It's the first things that come up on Google if you look it up, that Ireland is on track to be minority Irish by like 2070 or something like that. It's like, I don't.
And that's what scares white people. That's what scares white people. That's what, I know, right? Queen Diamond says, oh, wow, all those hours of talking. I know, like, I will lose my mind, okay? I will lose my mind if that were me. But I guess it just takes practice. It just takes you doing it all the time. And like 7 hours, there are people who literally live stream for 24 hours straight. There's this guy they call Kai Sinat. He's a young black guy, I think he's the most popular black streamer. Like, he will stream for 24 hours straight. Okay. And yeah, it's amazing. Listen, I love listening to the people who are able to do that, but before I talk for like 1 hour, I'm already exhausted and I want to be gone. I want to go take a nap or something. But it is something that I have always wanted to do, especially because they are very insightful and they are very entertaining and you don't get bored. Like, I have been doing things around the house, okay, just listening to Hasan. I've done cooking, I've done some cleanings, I've done some emailing, I've done, rearranging stuff. I have done so many things just listening, and it's amazing, and it's a talent, it's a gift to be able to do that. I love when people are able to do that. I absolutely do, and I aspire to be like that as I get older. And I love doing this. I love blogging. I love streaming. I love connecting with people. It is my absolute favorite thing to do. I really don't have to do this, but because I absolutely love it. Right from time, I've always wanted to be in some kind of media or another. And so when I know that this is like gonna be like a major thing in my future moving forward, and so I like to be inspired by all these people, and I want to learn, and yeah, and especially when you are smart, you're very like Hasan is very like, he's very witty. He's very witty, he's very quick to respond, and I like that, and he can get snappy sometimes, and I also like that. But yeah, oh no, not just sitting down. No way. No, you get things done. Even when I was driving, when I was going to fulfill some orders that had been placed, when I went to the post office to pick things up, I have it in my car. I just listen throughout, Yeah, like that would be crazy to be listening for 7 good hours, okay? And it's so interesting because currently, how many people does he have? Currently, he has 28,000 people watching right now. Currently, okay, that's how many people Hasan has watching him right now. 28,000 people. Earlier in the day, he actually had 40,000 people watching. 40,000 people watching. Like, listen, and those people, they are not just watching because they ain't got nothing better to do. No, he has this gift that he can just keep you in. He can just like reel you in and get you to sit down and listen to him and watch him. And yeah, Currently, he has 28,000 people, almost 29,000. But I remember when I was making dinner, he had like 35,000 people, and that's it. Yeah. He's so good. I'm telling you, he's amazing. And I'm the kind of person that I get easily distracted. If you're not entertaining, if I don't find you entertaining, I'm just going to be like, but he's the one person who's able to like keep me glued that fine. Even if I need to do other things, I just want to listen because he's so insightful and he's so entertaining. And I love that. Yeah. He has that many people and his chat goes crazy. This is his chat, okay? This is like people be losing their minds in the chat. And yeah, I wanted to introduce you guys to him a little bit. He's a leftist though. He's a leftist. He's very much like boom 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 boom, like he believes in leftist ideology. He's like a far right guy or what, far left guy. But I I adore him. I think he's amazing. Like I said, he gets on my nerves sometimes. Like when I'm watching him, like what kind of trouble did you get yourself into now, Hasan? What kind of trouble did you get yourself into? But with that being said, I absolutely, yeah. And he's always able to get himself out of the trouble. Like a couple of days ago, he was banned from Twitch because somebody had misconstrued what he said when he was calling for the one of the Republican Senate to be killed. That was the interpretation, but that was not what he said. He said something completely different. But then people who don't already like him, they concluded that, he said he wanted Republican senator killed, and so they banned him for 24 hours. He had to come and give a statement that that's not what he said. He actually posted a video of exactly what he said that was taken out of context. And and then he got his Twitch back. He was unbanned. Like, he makes them millions. Who's gonna ban him for long? When you make money for people, trust me, they will always have your back, But yeah, he's always in trouble. And then even one of the things that he said while he was explaining himself and trying to like set the record straight on what he said, he was like, I am live sometimes 13 to 15 hours every day. Within that 13 to 15 hours, you bet your ass that I will say something that is going to land me in trouble. I'm like, that is so true. That is so true. But anyways, this is what I've been listening to all day, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And that's Hasan. And that's the Queen Elizabeth, Barack Obama, and Bernie Sanders on his cutout image. And he's very, very leftist. He's extremely leftist. And yeah, but let's talk about this one today. I say, guys, when I saw this, I said, hey, God, this cracked me up. I don't even know how my eye caught this. But when I tell you guys, this cracked me up so. You should check him out, Queen Diamond. You should definitely check him out. You will not regret it. You don't have to stay for the entire 8 hours. You can just watch it a little bit here and there, whatever. Like, I promise you, and even if you only watch it for 5 minutes, you will not be disappointed. I really enjoy the guy. I absolutely enjoy him. I don't miss it every single day. I just put him on, and I go do all my stuff that I need to do, and then I come back, and then I'm still like, he's very insightful. Like, he's very, very politically aware. Guys, you guys know I'm really into politics. He's very, very politically aware. He's very, 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 very knowledgeable when it comes to history and so many things. And yeah, you definitely should. So yeah, what was I saying? I was talking about how, when I don't know how my eye caught this, I laughed so hard. I was like, let me quickly screenshot this nonsense. I was like, let me screenshot this nonsense. quality, zero swag, zero. My sisters, we need to do better. Our sisters, we need to do better, okay? Because this one, I don't know if it's the Oyinbo novelty that you guys are just like, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Like this one, even looking at this one, it looks like he smells. It looks like it smells. Oh my God. Hey, what is this? What is this? My sisters, we can do better. I promise you, we can do better than this. Even their own people don't want this crap. Even their own Oyinbo women don't want this. Even their own Oyinbo women don't want this. All this clown did all day was just roam around, roll on the floor. Same thing he did. And then started trying to like pull the child's teeth. We can do better, I beg. We can do better. Our sisters, don't come on. You guys will not just the fall hand. This one are person. This one are person. And this is after all the cleaning, this is after all the refurbishing, that his second ex-wife did, though. This is after all the cleanup on aisle 4, clean this one up. And Holy Mary says, zero steez, zero swag, zero goose egg. Let's listen to what he's doing. Another day, another torture for the poor innocent kids.
What do you want to do? So this June wants to do this. She's got a loose front tooth, and what did you ask Daddy to do?
Pull it.
Nope. No, lick my finger. Show how you wiggle. You wiggle it. Show how loose it is. Don't lick my finger.
Okay.
So wiggle it. It's pretty loose. Are you sure you want to do this? So she saw a YouTube video where they pulled the string out through the door. So, and she's been...
Oh, so she just saw this. Do you see how much this man lies? She just saw the YouTube video. How did she even know to go and look for this? She's only 6 years old. How did she know to go to a YouTube video to search? The lie where this man don't talk for these children head there. The lie where Peggy don't talk for these children head. So tell me how she knew to go and look for one particular video about how to pull how to tie a string to the doorknob and tie it to a loose. This is something that I think obviously this is something that a lot of throughout generations, this is something that people have done. Even when I was growing up, I remember this was something that this idea was in my head. I don't know how it came about, but this idea that if your teeth is wiggly, if your teeth is like about to fall off, you can just tie a rope, to your teeth and then tie it to a doorknob and just and have it removed. This thing has been in it was in my head growing up. So, and I don't think this is like a new phenomenon, but even with that said, for June to even have that idea, it has to be something that he told her. And in order to, like, he's looking for content, and he had to put her through it. He had to show her exactly what it was that he wanted to do before the camera, so that she can be ready, so that she's not scared, or she doesn't cry in front of the camera and draw criticism, So this clown wants us to believe that this little girl just woke up and decided, oh, that she's going to go and search on YouTube how to like tie a rope to your teeth and then tie another one to the doorknob and pull it out. How would she even know that idea? How would she even know it? How would she even know it without somebody telling her? Like, he just lies so much. Like, he just lies. I just pray that one day he doesn't go to the store and steal something, and then when he's caught, accuse his child of doing it. That's all I'm begging, oh. That's all I'm just saying. Because somebody that will just look and just make something up, in my opinion, something that doesn't seem plausible, okay? The notion, the idea that Junie can just by herself decide that she wants to go and search for Google videos or YouTube videos on how to do what he's describing, that notion does not seem plausible. Do you know what's implausible? That he would have told her about it. He would have showed her a YouTube video in order to put her mind at rest so that he doesn't scare her, so that she doesn't freak out when he decides to do it while they are alive. That's what's plausible. That is just wild to me. But again, this is a pattern of behavior. And this is why I'm saying one day I just hope, but don't be surprised, yeah? If you wake up one day and you hear that, you know, he has stolen something or something was stolen, or if you wake up one day and you see him do a video talking about how, oh, he was the store security guard stopped him on his way out, and what happened? They searched and they found that there were items in the bag that they didn't pay for, and he basically blamed any one of his children. That would not surprise me if that happens. That would not surprise me. So just keep an open mind to that. Exactly, has to fall out on its own. Yeah. Mary says even forcing the truth out isn't good. No, you have to let it come out on its own because it's dangerous. Because you have to let it, because if it is not yet time and you force it out, it might have a detrimental effect on that child. It might even affect the child's, it might even cause the teeth to be crooked when another one grows out, or it might even affect that teeth's ability to, like, that spot from what am I saying? It might even affect a tooth's ability to grow from that same spot. Because that's just how it is. Just because it worked for person A does not mean it's going to work for person B. But everything is for content, yeah? Everything is for content. Oh, he's got to make money. My thing is to make sure that people recognize that this man is exploiting his children. That's all I care about. I want as many people as possible to recognize that this man is exploiting. I'm going to put people through. Okay, I'm going to, by virtue of watching him, we are going to teach people how to spot exploitation, because that's what's going on here. And it isn't right. It isn't right.
June wants to do this. She's got a loose front tooth. What do you do? So this, June wants to do this. She's got a loose front tooth.
June is a child that can articulate herself, yeah? If really she wanted to do this, she would have vocalized it. She would not let him tell her or tell the viewers what she wants. She's very good when it comes to articulating herself, what she wants and what she doesn't want. We have seen that happen time and time and time again.
And what did you ask Daddy to do?
pull it.
Nope. No, lick my finger. Show how. You wiggle it. Show how loose it is. Don't lick my finger.
Okay.
So wiggle it.
Like he has no compassion for his kids. Don't lick my finger. Look at the way, just listen to the way that he's even talking about them. Don't lick my finger. Like, no compassion, nothing whatsoever.
It's pretty loose. Are you sure you want to do this? So she saw a YouTube video where they pulled the string out through the door. So, and she's
That
been
little
begging me to
girl
do it
didn't
for like
see
3 days.
diddly squat. She didn't see nothing. You are
Are
lying.
you
I put it to you that you are
like
lying.
this long?
More longer than that.
More longer, like this long?
Yes. Perfect.
Jimmy, are you sure you're gonna do this? It might hurt a little bit.
Is it really?
No, I mean not any more than just like it might hurt just a little bit. Come here.
Did you hear? Did you hear? And this alone, like if you're observant, if you're smart, you will know, right? If you're smart and observant, you will know exactly. Did you see the line of question? Did you hear the line of conversation? Even June is asking, is it going to hurt a lot? And he's, you can tell, like you can see that June is obviously not fully in, because this was not her decision. This was his decision. This was what he wanted to do. And she's still not fully sure. And you can hear from the way she's talking that she wants to back out. And he is now trying to reassure her that, oh, it's not so bad. It's not so bad, because now the cameras are on. We have to go all the way. We have to follow through. We have to give these people what they want. We have to entertain all these people. Just listen.
Like this one?
Yes. Perfect.
Jimmy, are you sure you're gonna do this? It might hurt a little bit.
Is it really?
No, I mean.
Did you hear that? So he's like, you sure? Because he wants to pretend as if, look, I'm looking out for her best interest. This is all her decision. I want you guys to believe me. This is all what she wants to do. It's not me. I have no part in the decision that she made. But then, and she say, and then he tells her, are you sure you want to do this? And she goes, will it hurt or something to that effect? And he's like, no. And then he downplays the hurt that she might experience. Okay, not enough space. I'm trying to like ring.
Not any more than just like it might hurt just a little bit. Come here.
For a little bit of an hour.
No, just when it happens. Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure? Are you absolutely certain that this is what you want to do?
Can you
You don't
imagine?
want how you want to lose your front tooth? Huh? Are you certain? Okay, come here. I'm going to tie it around your tooth like this. Man, this thing is, it looks like it's like ready to go right now. So I gotta, hold on, let me do it this way. Let me make a loop. June, you're like a 6-year-old Johnny Knoxville right now. I know you don't know what that means, but this is like a 6-year-old version Johnny Knoxville right now. Hold on, June. I'm coming. June, watch. Hold on. Watch. So I'm trying to make a little knot, and then we'll tie it around your tooth. Are you sure?
Okay, I'll block them now.
Make it happen.
Yeah, but that tastes real good.
It tastes real good because it's mint.
It's mint?
Okay, ready? Okay, ready? Hold on. Jenny, keep your tongue in your mouth. I messed it up. I know you want to taste the mint, but it's like, keep your tongue in your mouth. I don't want your tongue on my fingers.
I like this.
You see, let me tell you what he's trying to do. He's trying to make it seem as though, he doesn't have any negativity in his heart, in his mind, with regards to that stuff. That's all I'm gonna say, yeah. So that's him trying to act as if, oh, you guys, I don't think of them like that. I don't want to do anything bad to them like that, blah blah blah. That's why he keep emphasizing on keep your your tongue out of my keep your tongue out of my hand or whatever rubbish that he's saying.
Right here. Ready? Hold on. So people can see what the crazy thing you're about to do. Ready? And this is your.
Okay, hold on. I need to
It's right
read
here.
that.
So Jenny, what do you want to do? So this, Jen wants to do this.
No,
She's
she
got a
doesn't want
loose
to.
front tooth. And what
She
did you
doesn't
ask
want
Daddy
to.
do?
It's you who
Nope.
wants to
No,
do.
don't lick my finger. Show how you wiggle. You wiggle it. Show how loose it is. Don't lick my finger.
Okay.
So wiggle it. It's pretty loose. Are you sure you want to do this? So she saw a YouTube video where they pulled the string out through the door. So, and she's been begging me to do it for like 3 days.
You
Are you
have to make it long.
make it like this long?
She saw a YouTube video and she's been begging him to do it. She's been begging him for 3 days. That kid has been begging for 3 days. The way this man lied on the on his children, eh? Hey God. Hold on. I have the wrong one again. Sorry.
More longer than that.
More longer, like this long?
Yes. Perfect.
Jimmy, are you sure you're gonna do this? It might hurt a little bit.
Is it very?
No, I mean not any more than just like it might hurt just a little bit. Come here.
For a little bit of an hour?
No, but just when
It might hurt a little bit, and she says very, and then because that very obviously meant she was about to say, okay, if it's gonna hurt, then no. And then he quickly downplayed how much it's going to hurt. And then he downplayed how much it's going to hurt. Like he's such a like he's so let me just keep my mouth shut. Hold on.
well, I just had it on your little tooth, but it fell off.
Wait, let's dry it up first.
No, it's not the dental floss, it's your tooth. Dry off your tooth. And if I get it tighter on your tooth again, don't lick it. Go get a paper towel.
He's just trying to send, like he's trying to really emphasize that, oh, he knows what's being said about him, obviously. And so he's trying to emphasize that, he's not about that life. That's why he keep emphasizing on don't lick my this and don't put your tongue in my hand or whatever rubbish. Like he's always sexualizing things. Why does that even have to be something that you say? Why? Why do you even feel a need to even say that? Why do you even feel a need to even say that? Because you have an audience that you are pandering to. You have an audience that you're pandering to.
So she wants to yank out her front tooth with the door. It's really wiggly and it's ready to go. So I'm not opposed to it. She's in control of her own mouth. Okay, Jenny.
Athena is always singing on the background. Like that girl. She's always singing. You would just see, if you just pay attention, you will hear her singing away. Not a care in the world. Whew.
I got a knot here ready for you. Yeah. I'm real certain that people are gonna. real good called abuse, whatever. But hey, it's her tooth, and if she wants to choose how it comes out, then that's her prerogative.
Oh, really? Oh, it's her tooth. Oh, okay. So she's just the one making all these decisions now, eh? That's what you want us to believe when you're clearly coaching this child. You are clearly coaching this child. Obviously, it was for rage bait. You're clearly coaching this child and telling her it's so obvious. Okay, you have to be demented. You have to be demented for you to not see how obvious this is. Okay, anybody that is watching that is thinking that Junie came up with this idea all on her own, that Junie in her 6-year-old brain went on YouTube, search how to like pull teeth. Yeah, like, yeah, if you want to believe that, then please stay the fuck away from me. Excuse my French. If you want to believe that this little girl came up with all of this all on her own, then you are stupid and I don't need you in my space. You can go F off. Okay? So, and this is for anybody that's going to come in my comment later and say, oh, the little girl did this. No, if that's what you think, you can F all the way off and I'm going to block you. Okay? Because I don't need people as demented as you in my space. No need to be demented. No need. If you want to appease him, you want to be a pick-me, you want to lick his nyash and say yes to everything that he says. He has a platform. Go there. Don't bring that here. Don't come here telling me that, oh, a 6-year-old had the frame of mind to go and Google search this thing or YouTube search this thing and was begging this grown-ass middle-aged man for 3 days to come and to pull her tooth. If you believe that, stay away from me. Okay, you guys know me. Blocking. Listen, I have a degree in blockiology. Okay, what kind of rubbish is that? Now he's seen the comments, obviously, and he's seen what people are saying, because if this man had any sense, he would know that this is not even safe. This is not recommended. Dentists do not recommend this at all. Mr. I'm a medical personnel. Mr. Medical personnel does not know that this is not something that is recommended. If the teeth is going to fall off, let it fall off on its own.
Done. Okay. So Junie, when I get this knot, you gotta try not to move or lick or touch it, okay? With your tongue. Okay?
Licking. Very nasty human being.
They
try not to lick.
Okay?
Very nasty. Who are your audience?
I just had it on your little tooth.
One day you will confess, one day you will confess who your audience are. It's not like I don't already suspect, but one day you will use your mouth to confess, and by that time you'll be in prison. Sick man. Who are your audience that you keep using sexualized words?
Let's dry it up first.
No, it's not the dental floss. It's your tooth. Dry off your tooth.
Okay.
And if I get it tied around your tooth again, don't lick it. Go get a paper towel. So she wants to yank out her front tooth with the door. It's really wiggly.
No, she doesn't want to yank out her front tooth with the door. You want to yank out her front tooth with the door for content. Lazy bum. Lazy man, go and get a job. It is you who wants to yank out her front tooth with a door. This little girl did not come up with this on her own. She didn't make this up on her own. Lazy man, Mr. Content. Go and get a job. Go and see your mate that decided that they were going to use their children for content without actually. Go and see your mate, Jamie Perkins. He's now somewhere having hair transplant. When I saw the video of this clown saying that he had a hair transplant, I say, hey God. Because monetizing the children, the people have caught on. People are not interested anymore. And now he's now using his own self. I don't know, maybe over time after Nikki left him, maybe he started to experience hair loss. I don't know. But all of a sudden, he went and have he posted a video about how he had a hair transplant. Like, that's just crazy. So people like that, it never ends well for them, because eventually people will catch on. People will know, especially for an Oyinbo. If not because those women, those black women, are shameless and useless, and they don't know their left from their right. They don't know their left from their right. Or they are pick me. All they care about is pick me, pick me, pick me. No self-respecting black woman will respect or even give their attention in a positive way to a man that exploits black children. No self-respecting black woman does that. None. Because black women, especially black women in America, they know, because they know what goes on. The system will already teach you before you are even of age to be able to spot exploitation, especially when it's Oyinbo that is exploiting black children. So all those women that are flooding his social media, who are not seeing anything wrong in what he's doing, they are the bottom of the barrel. Because no self-respecting black woman will respect a white man that abuses, that exploits two innocent, defenseless black children the way that he does.
Is ready to go, so I'm not opposed to it. She's in control of her own mouth. Okay, Junie. I got a knot here ready for you.
A 6-year-old is in control of her own mouth. So if she's gonna take a needle and a thread and sew her mouth together, you're gonna let her do it because she's a 6-year-old who is in control of her own mouth. Mr. Lazy Man. If she's gonna take a needle and a thread and she's gonna attempt to sew her lips together, you're gonna let her do it because she's a 6-year-old with her own mouth, or you're gonna say, no, this is not a good idea? Or you're gonna turn on the camera and let it happen? People will catch on. People will catch on no matter what. People will see you for who you are. The right people who are going to make sure that you never make a dime off of these children, they are going to catch on. Continue exploiting them.
Yeah. I'm real certain that people are gonna
Somebody says, I think he didn't like the response from his viewers, so he decided to let it stay. Oh, did he end up not doing it? Okay, let's see.
call abuse, whatever.
Yeah, he's always reading the comments. He's always wanting to see what they say in the comments. I won't be surprised if it was because of the response, because, they basically do what he said. He basically do what they say. Like, whenever they respond positively to something, that's what he's going to do. I'm glad that some people had the good sense to say to him, this is not a good idea. Yeah, because he meant it. Even when the child was even saying, even after you can tell that there has been a lot of coaching, off-camera coaching, preparing her for what was to come, for what to expect or whatever. But you can tell that even in front of the camera, and she was asking him again, and she was asking if it is going to be a lot of pain. And he sensed that she was having some hesitation, and he tried to minimize whatever pain that she should expect. And that was just shortly after he was saying, are you sure you want to do this? And she responded and said, is there a lot of pain or something to that effect? And then he quickly minimized it, the severity of the pain. So that right there should tell you that this is a man who he doesn't care. He doesn't care. You know, the idea that she wasn't gonna do it just really like pissed him off, and he quickly tried to correct her, tried to like put her mind at ease by telling her, "Oh, it's not so bad."
But hey, it's her tooth, and if she wants to choose how it comes out, then that's her prerogative. Go on. Okay. So Junie, when I get this knot, you gotta try not to move or lick or touch it, okay? With your tongue. Okay? Okay, so I got a good knot. Don't move.
Queen Diamond Gemini says, it just bothers me that he's always the one parent that plays dentist. You know why he does it? Because he believes that the first time that he did it, he knew that was another thing that was going to give him stars, you know? And because if you remember, the first time that he announced that she had pulled a tooth or whatever, people gave her stars or whatever, and then he commented and said that he was going to put it in he was going to put a 1,000 stars that they sent to Junie, that he was going to put it in her savings account. Okay, so it's just a way for him to get money, because it's the tradition, right? When a kid loses a tooth, the tooth fairy puts money under the pillow. It's like a tradition in this part of the world. Yeah. So, and he knows that there are people who believe in that tradition, or people who respect that tradition, and they would support, they will, send her monetary gift. And that's the reason why he's doing this now, so that they can send stars. Like, he will make this child's teeth fall off. Like, this man, the way that he's positioned himself, he will intentionally pull all of her teeth, just so that people can send stars. Okay? Just so that people can send stars. This man is willing to pull all of this child's teeth because of stars.
Okay, let me get a real. Oh, jeez, it came off again.
What?
Huh?
I'm having trouble with the paper towel on my tooth.
Okay, so dry it off. You seem committed, so we're just gonna.
Let's try it if the paper towel is on.
Okay, you do it.
Child is probably salivating more than usual because the child is freaked out. The child is scared that her father is going to yank out her tooth after he showed her, after he assured her that it's not going to hurt. And she's probably nervous, and she's salivating even more than usual.
This is how you want to lose your tooth? Who am I to say no?
Yeah, who are you to say no? Because your hands are so tied. Your hands are so tied because, she's the decision maker, Yeah, who are you to say no? You are only the adult. You are only the 37-year-old adult. You are only the father. She's only 6 years old, but she has so much power over you. Woo! She's the decision maker. She's the one who gets to tell you what she wants. And if she says she wants her tooth pulled, who are you to say no to her? You are only but the father. You are only supposed to be like the decision maker. I mean, if the child say they want to go and play in the stove, who are you near the hot stove? Who are you to say no? If the child says they want to go and play next to the hot water, who are you to say no? You can't say no. You give in because it's the child's body. The child can do whatever she likes with her body, right? What a dunce. Like, you really think that's an argument that makes sense? Again, this just tells you how little he thinks of the people that actually watch him, because he believes that he can tell them whatever rubbish and they will just be like, oh yeah, you are so right. Yeah, you are only the father, but the child is basically the one that calls the shot. Your child is the decision maker. Your child is the one that tells you what they want, and you have no choice than to go along. Like, he really doesn't think much of them. That's the reason why he thinks he can come in front of them and give this ridiculous cockamamie story and they will buy it. Who are you to say no? You are the father. You're the decision maker. You're supposed to be the guardian. You're supposed to say no when you see them doing something or asking for something that is going to harm them. It is just the witlessness of it all. Like, he thinks he's so smart that he can say something like that, use buzzwords like, who am I to say anything? And then that will be okay with people. Hey, this life, eh? It's not your fault. Peggy, Peggy, oh, Peggy, it's not your fault. Hey, Peggy, Peggy.
Okay, car.
You want to? Oh, June, you're smart. You want me to tie it around the paper towel?
Mm-hmm.
That's really smart.
Look at the doctor. Even the kid is smarter than the kid is like, we might as well just get this over with. Okay, all this prolonging is making me nervous. Prolonging this thing is making me nervous. Let me teach this clown. Let me teach this dumb how to get this thing over with quickly and fastly. The 6-year-old is. I guess this is why. I guess it makes sense that he's like, who am I? Because he knows he doesn't have sense. Okay, compared to her energy, compared to her level of intelligence, he doesn't even come close. I guess that's the reason why he's like, who am I? I don't have the sense. I don't have the sense. Maybe he onto something. Maybe Peggy is onto something. Who knows? Because the kid is even giving him direction on what best way to do it. That's crazy. And he's like, oh, I never even thought about it. Guess what's going to happen? Tomorrow he's going to claim ownership to that idea. He's going to act as if it was his idea. This one.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I gotta make another knot. We failed many times, and that's okay, because that's life. Athena, what song are you singing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Not yet. I just sing Melon.
Athena is in her own world. I love that kid. She's just in her own world. She's making up songs and she's creating songs. She's writing songs, and from 2-year-old, from 3, we can all say Athena started writing when she was 3 years old. She started writing songs when she was 3 years old. Because that's how you write songs, right? So yeah. But beyond that, Athena is just like, anything to distract this loser to stay the hell away from me. Oh my gosh.
Cocomelon?
I just sing Melon.
Try not to make it wet, okay?
Okay. It all right.
Somebody said he's so damn determined to pull her tooth out for stars. Oh yeah. Poor child. Those stars, wants to do it in front of them because that's gonna be like everything that he does. Like it's so sad because he figured, you know what? If I pull this tooth in front of these people, they're gonna be showering us with stars. Versus if the tooth goes out or goes off outside of the live, and I tell them about it, they're not gonna get more. They're gonna they're gonna send more stars if they are actually a witness to the tooth coming off. That's his strategy for this.
So we got a knot. Okay, good.
Daddy,
Actually,
I want to
that's
watch
a good.
my toy. I want to watch my toy.
Okay, but Athena, we don't lose a front tooth very often, so you're just gonna have to wait, okay?
Huh?
Okay, Jenny, but don't lick that or anything, okay? Ah, man, that works better. Here, Jenny, so you do it.
Daddy, I think I changed my mind.
You changed your mind?
Hello. This kid was never interested from the beginning. Didn't I tell you guys? All of that saliva is probably coming from them being nervous. And he's not, the fact that he's so stupid, he's not being gentle. He doesn't know what he's doing. The little 6-year-old is even the one giving him ideas on how best to do this. It's freaking the child out even more. And now the child is like, Daddy, I changed my mind. And this is his worst nightmare. Now that Junie has verbalized that she's changed her mind, this is like, okay, so we're not going to get stars from this today. She's literally said she's changed her mind. She finally had enough. She finally summoned enough courage to say, I've changed my mind. Good for you, Junie. Good for you. Your teeth will live to see another day.
Okay, we don't have to do it anymore. But if you want to do it, take it and wrap it around your tooth.
Okay, I don't want
Can you imagine? Even after the kid said she's changed her mind, he's still saying, okay, we don't have to do it, but if you want to do it, take it. She just said you can tell. Even me, I wasn't there. I'm just watching the video now. Even I can see that this child has been nervous about the notion of this man doing whatever rubbish that he was planning to do. Even though she was somewhat agreeing, but you can actually see that she was agreeing because that's the only way she doesn't have to face his wrath or whatever that's gonna be like, just to appease him, just to please him. But you can hear from the very beginning that she wasn't all there. She's scared, and even she was not 100% on board. You know what I mean? And you can actually hear it in her voice. And even after this child has said to the dad, I think I changed my mind, a responsible, loving, caring, understanding father who's not selfish and hungry and thirsty and looking for stars will be like, fine, back off. It's just like, I've watched enough police documentaries to know that when you are in an interrogation room, when you're being interrogated by a police officer and you immediately say, I want my lawyer, that conversation, that interrogation just ends. From there on, it ends. Because if a supposed suspect or a supposed witness or whatever tells you that they want a lawyer and you continue on and the case, and they eventually even confess to the crime and they even tell you where they dumped the evidence and you even see their fingerprints and everything, do you know what's going to happen? That confession is going to be inadmissible. Okay, even the evidence that they told you exactly where to find them is going to be inadmissible. Okay, so it's just going to be like you wasted your time. This person confessed to a crime, but you cannot charge this person, or they're going to be found not guilty, or the judge is going to throw everything out because at one point during the conversation, before they even started confessing, they told you that they needed a lawyer and you continue. The same thing applies here. A responsible, loving, caring father who's not selfish or looking for stars would have immediately, as soon as the kid said, I think I've changed my mind. A father that is not greedy, selfish, looking for a payday would have been like, fine. And just immediately ends it there. But no, he then tried to like give her more ideas and more instructions on what to do. Put this here, put this that. Even after this kid has already told you, like straight up, I changed my mind. And I won't be surprised if he punishes her once the cameras are off and ignores her, doesn't talk to her, basically shun her the entire day because she wouldn't do what he wanted her to do that would have brought them stars. I won't be surprised if that happens to be if that ends up being the case.
Okay, you don't want to do it anymore.
Me first. Daddy. Daddy. My tooth.
It's gonna what?
Daddy, my tooth.
The grip off your tooth?
Yeah.
Junie, that tooth is coming out.
Daddy, my tooth.
This is for between your teeth.
Yeah.
See, like this.
Huh? Is she gonna do it to her too?
Well, I'm flossing her teeth because she wants to floss her teeth.
Now he wants to floss. Now he's flossing. He's flossing Athena's teeth. Like, oh my God. Can you imagine? He literally... he built his entire afternoon content around pulling his daughter's tooth. Okay? Oh my gosh. He built his entire afternoon content around pulling his daughter's tooth. So as soon as she said she's changed her mind, she doesn't want to do it again, he just moved on to the next person. The afternoon content is about tooth. So tooth is going to tooth. Whether you like it or not, tooth is going to tooth. We are going to do something with somebody's tooth today. He just moved on and tried to like flush. All of a sudden, you want to floss your daughter's. Oh gosh. What a sorry excuse.
Yeah, are you giving up?
Yeah, I'm giving up.
You giving up?
Daddy,
Okay.
Daddy,
What?
now can we go back to playing dolls?
Can we go back to playing dolls? Yeah, we can go back to playing dolls.
Only if I don't want to.
You know, your face is all dirty.
Oh.
Yeah. You got your food all over your face. That sucker you got all over your face.
Huh?
The sucker you got all over your face.
Queen Diamond says he needs to focus on that one devil tooth he has sticking out his mouth. No, devil tooth. Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, Jenny, you all done?
But Daddy, can we go back to playing?
Yeah, but let me see this. Let me figure out what I was doing wrong. Can I do it on my own tooth?
Hey, God, that big.
Can I do it on my own tooth?
Hey!
Okay.
Hey!
Is your teeth gonna come out?
No. Because I have adult teeth.
What the hell?
I need help you.
This is your. Content Kingo! See content! Hey, God, that big. see content. Oh. He's like, today's content is about tooth. And we are going to toot whether we like it or not. We're going to toot. That toot is going to toot no matter what. Oh, oh my gosh. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, pull. You gotta pull on it like this.
Hey. It's not one. Ear. That's it. Keep it up. Don't worry, I fix it.
You're fixing it?
Yeah. I find it's hard. I so hard to fix it.
Okay, fix it. Dina, you're such a dean.
Hey, I'm doing fixing. I want to fix it.
Okay, fix it. So, Jenny, how do you want to lose your tooth if you don't want to do it this way?
Oh my gosh. How do you want to lose your tooth if you don't want to do it this way? Maybe the normal way when the tooth fall off on its own. Hey, God, I beg. Oh. God, I beg. Holy Mary said, these poor kids have really seen shege in his hands. They can't shege where they don't see it. Sheesh. So,
That to happen when you're eating an apple or something?
No, I want it to be better.
Oh, Jenny, your tooth is ready. It's gonna come out any day now.
like he's seething over the fact that she's not going to let him touch that tooth. Like he's losing his mind about it. Like he wants that tooth out. He wants that tooth out because he wants to monetize it. The fact that she's not letting him is not sitting well with him at all.
Yeah?
Your tooth is dead. Can you just let it just fall out by itself?
Hey, it's your tooth. It falls out however you want.
Oh my God, he's snapping at her. She's like, can you just let it fall out on its own? And he's like, it's your tooth. You let it fall out however you want. Like he's pissed off. I would not be surprised if this man shuns that kid the entire day after the live is over because she wouldn't let him pull her tooth.
This was your idea, man.
No, it was not her idea. Stop lying on the poor girl. It was not her idea. It was your idea. You found a way to make money. You found a way to get stars because nobody is sending you stars. And you figured maybe if I pull my daughter's tooth in front of all these people, maybe they will send stars. It was not her idea. You cannot convince me that this little girl who's obviously scared shitless told you that she wanted you to pull her tooth out the way that you have described it. Yeah.
I changed my mind.
You changed your mind?
And he's obviously, in my opinion, teaching them to lie. Obviously, this kid did not come up with that on her own. And the fact that that he is pushing and insisting that, oh, this is what she wanted. She's the one who suggested this. And she's going along with this lie that somehow she suggested this is really sickening.
Two.
Your tooth?
Yeah, my tooth is there.
All right. Well, anticlimactic. June wanted to.
Yeah, anticlimactic. They couldn't milk this. No stars for you. No stars. No stars. She wouldn't let you. She wouldn't let you pull her tooth. And so it's anticlimactic. Oh. Oh. Who asked for that? Nobody asked you to come and pull your daughter's tooth on live video. So anticlimactic for who? For you, because this was all your idea. So this is anticlimactic because this was all your idea. You really thought that, oh my gosh, once the tooth goes off, all of your screen will light up with stars and everything. But yeah, because the child did not go along with your sick and twisted, money-hungry scheme, all of a sudden it's anticlimactic.
Have her tooth come out like she saw on YouTube.
Because she went on YouTube and searched. She haven't even watched a bunch of kids shows on YouTube, but then she went to YouTube and searched for how to pull her tooth without being prompted, without being coached. Nobody told her. She just did it on her own. Shame on you.
We're not going to do that. Jen, you want to eat an apple? It'll come right out if you just take a big bite in the apple right in the front of your mouth.
He really want that tooth out. He pain I love is small to the point where he's still asking, you want apple? Because he believes that when she takes a bite of the apple, it'll come out. He really want that tooth out. This is sick. Which kind of madman be this one, God? Now, which kind of madman be this one? He's like, do you want an apple? Because he's banking on, the kids taking a bite of the apple and the tooth falling off. This is... Now one for life, oh. These children, bad papa no go born on again in your next life, both of you. Hungry, lazy bone, lazy, money hungry, greedy papa. You no go give birth to una again, no, in una next life, because this is sad. The kid said she changed her mind, and he's like, you want an apple? Because we have to get the stars. We have to get the stars. Oh, we have to find a way. We have to find a way to get this tooth out, because the success of this live stream hinges on your tooth coming out this afternoon. So even if we have to get an apple, so you can bite on an apple, and oh my God, you say this is anticlimactic. To me, this is very, very satisfying. This is the best outcome, the best possible outcome, honestly. I am having the time just seeing how you are struggling to come to terms with the fact that this kid says she does not want her tooth pulled. She changed her mind. Yeah, to you, anticlimactic. To me, I don't like the satisfaction. Like, yeah, I am so happy.
I don't think so.
No, I don't. I'm not doing it today.
She's still saying she's not doing it today. With this man here, leave this guy alone. She's still saying, I'm not doing it today.
You're not doing it today? You're not ready?
Yeah.
Okay, come here. Let me see.
Daddy,
Come here. Let me see how wiggly it is.
dance.
Come here. I want to see how wiggly it is.
Daddy, I want to watch the Fruity dance.
This guy evil papa from hell. Evil papa from hellfire.
Oh, okay, Jenny. Let's not.
Daddy, I want to watch Fruity dance.
The hokey pokey?
Yeah.
The hokey pokey? Okay. Alright, I'm out of here.
Daddy, I want to Fruity dance.
The hokey pokey?
Yeah, Fruity dance.
Okay, let's do the hokey pokey.
Daddy,
What?
can you be?
He just got angry there. So he literally, can you imagine the shamelessness of this man? This man literally turned on his camera with the sole intention of putting his own daughter through the pain of having her tooth removed, and then got angry when she wouldn't budge. He got angry when she wouldn't let him do it because she got scared. You know, she got scared, and even though he had already promised her that it was not going to be painful, this was something that that was going to easy breezy, but she's like, I'm scared. I can only imagine what he will do to that kid, the way he will shun her, the way he will punish her on one way or another for refusing to comply. I like I can just imagine that being the case, because he's vindictive, If you don't do what he wants, you get punished. So yeah, I can only imagine how, like, what he's gonna do and how he's gonna treat her once the cameras are off. Like, it's just sad, honestly. It's just a really, really sad situation. The kid does not want. Hold on. What kind of a father is this one? That just like he just like he's really embracing this now. Not enough space. Hold on. I wanted to show you guys something about Jamie and Nikki. Jamie. This is what Jamie is doing in his life now. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. Yeah. It's probably a clickbait. I'm not giving the loser my views. Okay. Nobody's watching anymore. Like, let me share my screen. Hold on. I don't know. So this is what he's doing. This one says, my experience getting a hair transplant in Turkey. And then he has another one, trying to find a home for me and the girls. Why you keep falling for the wrong person? He's now a relationship expert. Why you keep falling for the wrong person? Oh my gosh, pathetic. And then he has another one. What I've been up to since I've been away. He doesn't do videos anymore because he can't get views. He says whatever he's making on social media is not enough for him to live off of. And this man has refused to go and get a job on account of being so lazy. He's only allowed to post the children once a month, once a week, and on one platform out of how many platforms that he has. He's only allowed to post them on one platform, and he's only allowed to post them once a week. And he already has to deal with that. Like, the other time, he complains about not making money and this and that. I'm not making money specifically off of the children. He talks about getting a normal traditional job like it's a bad thing. And he knows that if he doesn't put the children, if he doesn't use his children in the thumbnails, nobody's going to watch. And that's the reason why he's, pained. But I remember when he first came out to announce that he and Nikki, that he had left Nikki, right? and people were flooding there, and that's where they get it all messed up. You see all these crazy men, especially all these crazy Oyinbo men, right? They when they see the views at the beginning of their shenanigans, when they see the views at the beginning of their video trying to drag the black women and in their, that they were once aligned with, they get carried away. They think that views will continue like that. They don't know that people are generally inquisitive, especially when it comes to a couple that people were really invested in. Not a lot of people will admit that they are emotionally invested in one social media influencer couple or another, because some people see it as a negative, right, as a net negative, to like admit to to being emotionally invested in somebody, and it is completely normal to feel that way because you've been watching them for a while, and it's like having a best friend, somebody that you met online, and saying that this person is your best friend because you speak every day, and you do video chats every day, and you share things with each other, like things that you probably can't even tell people that are close to you IRL. And so yeah, and it's a possibility. So they get carried away with the views that they are getting, with the numbers. They think this is going to continue, but eventually all those things wear off. The novelty will wear off, and when it eventually wears off, that's when they start struggling. That's when you see them becoming even more vicious in their attack. They get more vicious in their accusations and allegations because they have to keep doing what they did last time, because they're now desperate. They need to have those people come back. They need to have them watching again. But the thing is that if all you're going to do is just do a video of you dragging your ex and accusing her of all kinds of things, when the ex is really not even saying anything, for the most part, just keeping quiet, and people can get tired of that. Yeah, you still have a few people watching, but common sense people, which most people are, will look at this and be like, yeah, you really don't have anything to offer. And it's the same line as people who get famous, who get a lot of views from a viral story, and people click because that viral story was so profound and so convincing, and people clicked and followed you thinking that all of this, all this entertainment and all this energy and all this talent that made you go viral is something that you have, and they expect to see more of that, and but when they tune in and continue to tune in after that, and you don't deliver the same level of entertainment that brought them to you, they start falling off. That's how you see people after the first viral video. Not a lot of people stick around. Some of them will just unfollow, or some of them will just not watch anymore because, your content is not doing it for them anymore. The novelty has worn off, and you've not been able to keep them around. And that usually based largely on, a lack of talent, And so Jamie is struggling. The views are not viewing. Nobody cares about Jamie. At this point, people just want Jamie to go away. But Jamie continues to come back, and because what else is he going to do? Imagine somebody doing a video, even with the thumbnail, even with using the kids. Look at his face. Look, please, so my people, what is this? Did he get did he get a... I better go. Did he get some kind of dental work done? I haven't watched him in a while. Did he get some kind of dental work done? Because his teeth is looking like frito toast teeth. Is it me, or does his teeth look like frito toast? Yo, I beg, I don't feel shout. It looks like he had some, some dental work done, and they did a bad job. Even here, like his teeth look ginormous. What the hell? What is this? Who told you this was a good idea? Who told you this was a good look? Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't stop laughing. Ay, 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 ay. What the hell? His teeth look massive. What the what? What is this? Who told you this was a good idea? This is crazy. Oh my gosh. But yeah, as you can see, even with the video, even with him using his daughter in the thumbnails, the views are still not viewing the same thing, because people can now see through his nonsense, and people can, even on this one too, even on this one as well, people can now see that he is basically exploiting his children. People can now see that. And eventually people will get it. Okay, even with this Pegasus situation, people will get it. People will see that his children are basically a money-making scheme. And Black women, who are predominantly these men's viewers, at some point they're going to wake up and they're not going to accept this. At some point they're going to be like, no way. There is no way. Hold on, no. Hold on. So eventually people are going to realize that, okay. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit distracted. Somebody sent me something. Yeah. So and that's what I see happening in the not so distant future, because common sense will eventually prevail. And Black women are not going to, the sensible ones. So I know that there'll still be those who are pygmies, always looking for an opportunity, always looking for one thing or the other. You know what I mean? They just want to say yes to whatever he says. I'm not talking about those ones. I'm talking about with common sense ones, and it's gonna prevail, and people are going to see him for who he really is. Eventually, his views are gonna go down, because, like, no self-respecting Black woman is going to sit down and watch this man and watch an Oyimbo man monetize his children. Nah, that's not gonna happen. But yeah, this Jamie situation, this took me off. Like, I wasn't expecting this. Now he's now a motivational. On this one, he says, "Joy is who you share it with." Look at this one. What the hell? I better go. Is it the same doctor that did his own, that did Free Toto? I want to know. Because that's something that we must protest to. We must protest. Whoever it is that worked on this man's teeth must be protested. Anyways, guys, can't believe we are already an hour and a half. Oh my gosh. You see, it can be done. Yeah, Mary says, I learned he's now an Uber driver. Yeah, he keeps going back and forth. So sometimes he will say he stopped driving. Another time he'll make a video and talk about the reason why he stopped driving Uber, and then he'll make another video talking about some of his experience as an Uber driver. And you know, if this man was not lazy, yeah, if this man was not lazy, this is definitely the kind of content that I'm sure people would have been very, very interested in watching. Okay, if he wasn't a lazy booger, this would have been a content that people would have gravitated towards. But he's so lazy, he doesn't want to do anything. He just wants to rely on making money off of children, my opinion. He just wants to monetize his kids. Because you can actually, as long as you ask for permission, you actually tell them, can even show them, oh, you're a content creator on YouTube and you have like 1.7 million followers on YouTube and blah, 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 you know, and you drive an Uber. Do you mind if I record you? We can just have a conversation. That can actually be something. I don't know if any of you remember Cash Cab. There was a show some years ago. I'm sure the show is cancelled and I haven't watched it in a while. But there was this show called Cash Cab where, you know, taxi drivers, they will have somebody on the show and they'll have somebody to just, you know, pick up a random ride. And then as soon as the person opens the door and closes the door, the light will go off, like the disco light will go off, and they will be told that, oh, they just hopped on the Cash Cab, right? And obviously there are a bunch of paperwork that need to go down that the audience don't need to see, and the person has to give their consent. And if the person doesn't want to give consent, the person can just be like, they can drop the person off and it'll be as if this never happened. But a lot of people have actually won money, or just the fact that somebody is on somebody's cab. To some people, that's a good thing. That is an exciting thing for somebody that had a big platform, you know. He's a fool. He should have been consistent with it and can even make content sometimes. He's lazy. He doesn't want to, because all those things, one thing that people like Jamie Perkins and Peggy Pegasus, one thing that they have in common is that they are lazy. They don't want to work. They want to enjoy the benefit though. They want to enjoy the proceeds of social media. But when it actually putting in the work, they don't want to do it. And that's why you see a lot of them, they always end up folding, because it is usually the black woman who marries them that is putting in all the work and making everything go smooth. And once the relationship is over, their lack of talent will start to show. Their lack of talent will start to show, and their laziness will just set in. They don't want to do anything. They want to reap the reward. They want their partners to work while they sit back and just reap the reward. And that's what is very common amongst these Oyinbo men. A lot of them are very lazy. And that's why they run to black women. Because black women, we are indoctrinated into doing what we must, especially if it is an Oyinbo man. Oh my gosh. Do double, triple, whatever. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of them, they don't go to, you know, to their fellow Yimbo women, because a decent Yimbo woman with a good head over her shoulders will clock them from a mile away. But they will go to black women who don't really understand the culture, who do not understand their culture, and who do not really understand a lot of the things, and who really just know of the white experience from watching TVs and shows and whatever, you know. And so they meet these incredibly talented, gifted black women who end up being the breadwinner, doing everything in the home while they just reap the reward. You know what I mean? So that's the sad, sad, sad situation. Because the Oyinbo woman will not put up. I mean, if she's a bum, she's lazy. Yeah, she'll probably put up with it. But like an Oyinbo woman, first of all, will be like, you are not all that. But they go to these women, and these women think, oh, as long as he's Oyinbo, then he's good looking. But even their own people know that they are not good looking anything. Okay? So it's just a really, really sad situation. Our sisters, we need to know better. When we know better, we do better. All these lazy Oyimbos, they let me tell you, they spot you from a mile away, and they will pretend. That's the reason why they always like rush you into marriage, because they want to tie you down because they can only pretend for so much, right? They can only pretend for so long. And so they want to tie you down before their true character, because that true character is fighting to come out, So they want to tie you down before, because they know that also Black women also believe in marriage. Once they're already married, they want to make the relationship work. So by then it's not just something that they want to walk away from as opposed to if they were not married. So that's another thing. Their goal is to be nice to you and get you to marry them. And then once you marry them, they will now bring their true character. It will now become a case of monkey they walk, baboon they chop. So yeah, your intuitions are never, ever, ever wrong. And I mean, our intuitions have a way of saving us, honestly. Our intuitions have a way of saving us, because there are some things that you don't even know that your intuitions will save you from. You know what I mean? So hold on, I'm trying to see if I can play the rest of the video. Hold on, let me see. So our sisters, we need to do better. A lot of these men, they are vultures. They just hanging somewhere, okay? Just lurking in the shadows, looking for somebody that they are going to take advantage of. Don't be a victim. Don't be a victim. Because these people, they don't have the right intentions for you. They have made up their mind that the kind of life that they want to live, it is only you that can give them that life. They target Black women, and that's the reason why they go to these websites. And that's also the reason why you see all this talk about, I've been looking for this video. Thank God I found it. Yes. I've been wondering what happened to it. Okay, what was I saying? I was saying that you see all this, my preference. It is just a way to justify. It is just a way to justify. Don't get it twisted. They use my preference to justify why they gravitate towards you, because saying you are their preference is an easy way out from actually telling the truth about why they want you. Don't get it twisted. Don't be fooled. You are not their first choice. If they could find their fellow Oyinbo woman that would treat them, if they will find their fellow Oyinbo woman that will treat them the way that you treat them, they will not be with you. I guarantee you that. They would rather go and be with that Oyinbo woman. Okay? But they are with you because they know that the Oyinbo woman does not want them. Oyinbo woman does not want them. They are bombs. Oyinbo woman has sighted them from a mile away, and Oyinbo woman is like, get the heck away from me, Satan. You lazy booger. Get away from me. And men like this, Oyinbo women do not respect them. Unless, of course, your Oyinbo woman too is like a bomb. And if the Oyinbo woman has a lot of money, do you know what the Oyinbo woman will do? Oyinbo woman will be giving them, allowances, but the Oyinbo woman will not give them access to the real fund. And that's if they are good for something, no. But somebody like Peggy like this, so, hey gosh. I can't even imagine how boring the bedroom activity is going to be. So you think Oyinbo woman want to put money in that? Or want to keep somebody like that around for a long time? No way. Let's be smart, my sisters. Let's be smart too. Girl, you know you better watch out. Some guys are only about that thing. Hey, Lauryn Hill. I was watching a documentary on Lauryn Hill, and it just brought back some really, really good memories. Girl, you know you better watch out. Some guys are only about that thing. Yeah. So be wise, or I'm trying to see if I can render some more. Somebody says the two didn't come out. I believe he knocked her. Let me see. Let me highlight this. I believe the tooth didn't come out. I believe he knocked her first tooth out when he was spinning her around on the swing at the park. Me, I'm thinking of something else, but I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Me, I'm thinking something more sinister. But today is Friday and I'm in a good mood. Today is Friday, so I'm not even going to really say what I think. But me, my sinister mind is telling me something else. Okay? My only thing is that I'm just praying. I am just praying that this man does not make it a habit of intentionally forcing this girl's tooth, forcing her teeth out, all because of Facebook content. That's the only thing that I'm praying for. Because somebody that is so desperate, somebody that is as desperate as this one, there really is no telling what he can do. Honestly, let's be serious. Because he seems so hyper fixated on getting the tooth out. It's not even that serious. But to him it is. Because I guess he finally clicked that, oh, wait, so if I force this teeth out, did you see how depressed he looked when he realized that he couldn't force the teeth out? Like, he was so defeated. He was so defeated and so irritated.
I just had it on your little tooth, but it fell off. Okay, good.
Daddy,
Actually,
I want to watch
that's a
Toad
good.
my toy. I want to watch Toad my toy.
Okay, but Athena, we don't lose a front tooth very often, so you're just gonna have to wait, okay?
I don't even think that's what. I don't even think that's what Athena said. I think Athena said something about a toy. I don't think Athena was communicating that she wanted her teeth pulled or something. I don't think that's what she was saying. I think she was saying something about a toy, and this guy just misinterpreted, or at least or maybe even intentionally, misrepresented what the little girl said. Because I don't think she said that she wanted her tooth
You're
pulled.
just gonna have to wait, okay?
Honey.
Okay, well, so we got a knot. Okay, good.
Daddy,
Actually,
I want to watch
that's a
Toad
good.
my toy. I want to watch Toad my toy.
Okay, but Athena, we don't lose a front tooth very.
Athena said, please, so can you guys, or maybe, and you guys, please feel free to correct me. Did Athena say something about wanting her tooth pulled, or was this something that this man just made up? Because I don't think she said anything about, I think she said something about a toy.
Not it. I just saying Togemelon.
Cocomelon?
I just saying Togemelon.
Try not to make it wet, okay?
Okay. It all right.
Okay, well, so we got a knot. Okay, good.
Daddy,
Actually,
I want to watch
that's a
Toad
good.
my toy. I want to watch Toad my toy.
Okay, but Athena, we don't lose a front tooth very often, so you're just gonna have to wait, okay? Okay, Jimmy, but don't lick that or anything, okay? Ah, man, that works better. Here, Jimmy.
He was so frustrated that he could not pull this kid's teeth out for the entertainment of his audience. This man was so frustrated that he could not pull his daughter's teeth out for his audience entertainment and for the stars. He was so frustrated, like you can just hear it in his voice, his frustration.
So you do it.
Daddy, I think I changed my mind.
You changed your mind? Okay, we don't have to do it anymore.
Good for you, Junie. Good for you for changing your mind. Good for you. Good for you for changing your mind. I think I changed my mind. And he got so angry that the little girl changed her mind. Because how dare you? How dare you change your mind? When I'm here trying to monetize the living daylight out of you. When I'm here trying to milk you for all that you are. How dare you change your mind? Don't you know that you exist to work for me? Don't you know that you were brought into this life to work for me?
Do it. Take it and wrap it around your tooth.
Okay, I don't want to do it anymore.
Okay, you don't want to do it anymore.
Me first. I thought Daddy, it's going to take all the grip on my tooth.
It's gonna what?
Daddy, my tooth.
The grip off your tooth?
Yeah.
Junie, that tooth is coming out.
Daddy, my tooth.
This is for between your teeth.
Yeah.
See, like this.
Huh? Is she gonna do it to her too?
I'm flossing her teeth because she wants to floss her teeth.
Oh, you flossing her?
Yeah, are you giving up?
Yeah, I'm giving up.
You giving up?
Daddy,
Okay.
Daddy,
What?
now can we go back to playing dolls?
Can we go back to playing dolls? Yeah, we can go back to playing dolls.
Only I don't want to.
You know, your face is all dirty.
Oh.
Yeah. You got your food all over your face. That sucker you got all over your face.
Huh?
The sucker you got all over your face.
Doctor in my face?
Okay. Okay, Jenny, you all done?
Yeah, sorry. But Daddy.
What a sorry excuse. Kai! What a sorry, pitiful man.
Let me see this.
Hmm.
Let me figure out what I was doing wrong. Can I do it on my own tooth?
Still trying to
Can I do it?
convince her. He's still trying to work her. Still trying to get her to like agree to pull her tooth in front of the audience for the stars.
On my own tooth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your teeth gonna come out?
No. Because I have adult teeth.
Let me help you.
Okay, you gonna pull out my tooth?
Yeah.
Okay, pull. You gotta pull on it like this.
Hey. I don't. It's not one. Ear. That's good. Your teeth are so fresh. Don't worry, I fix it.
You're fixing it?
Yeah. I find it's harder. I so hard to fix it.
Okay, fix it. Dina, you're such a dean.
Hey, I'm doing fixing.
Hmm?
I want to fix it.
Okay, fix it. So Jenny, how do you want to lose your tooth if you don't want to do it this way? You just want it to happen when you're eating an apple or something?
There's that. No, I want it to be better.
Oh, Jenny, your tooth is ready. It's gonna come out any day now.
Your tooth is better.
Yeah?
Your tooth is better.
Can you just let it just fall out by itself?
Hey, it's your tooth. It falls.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine how smart and how brave Junie is? She's like, Daddy, can you just let it fall off by itself? Because she knows, like, she's so smart. She knows that not wanting him to mess with her tooth is not acceptable by him. He's not accepting that. He's not going to allow that. And he's going to like guilt trip her into accepting. Like she's already sensing, because she's a very sensitive girl and she's very smart, emotionally intelligent. So she already sensed a coldness even from the interaction. And she knows it's only going to get worse from there. And so she says, Daddy, can we just let it fall off by itself? Let me see.
You just want it to happen when you're eating an apple or something?
There's that.
No, I want it to be better.
Oh, Jenny, your tooth is ready. It's gonna come out any day now.
Your tooth is better.
Yeah?
Your tooth is better.
Can you just let it just fall out by itself?
Hey, it's your tooth.
Can you just did you guys hear this? Can you guys hear this intelligent little girl? Daddy, can you just let it fall off by itself? That's what she said to him. Because she knows that he's not going to end. Who knows what pain she had to endure the other time when the tooth supposedly fell off. I'm doing my air quotation now. That this kid is now saying, Daddy, can you just let it fall off by itself? Because he keep making all this suggestion. You want an apple? Do you want an apple? You want to take a bite of the apple so that he can, like, what is this? I mean, I know I'm just asking a rhetorical question, but what is this? That the kid is pleading, can you just let it fall off by itself? You psycho freak. Exactly. Mary says it only just confirmed he lied, because if she was really the one who had been asking him to pull out her tooth for 3 days, she would have kept insisting. But the reverse was the case, useless man. Exactly. As we can see, this little girl is saying, let the tooth fall off by itself. She's just going along because she knows that if she doesn't do what he wants, at least that's why she was trying to go along, because she suspects, or maybe based on previous experience, that if she didn't do what he wanted her to do, which is allow him yank off her tooth, he was going to like treat her badly, be cold to her, shun her, or do whatever, inflict some kind of punishment on her for refusing to let him yank out her tooth. Yeah, exactly. If this kid has been begging you for 3 days, why is you now in front of camera insisting, and she's the one that is saying, can we just let it fall off by itself? Make that make sense. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Dina, you're such a Dean.
Hey, I'm doing everything. I want to fix it.
Okay, fix it. So Jenny, how do you want to lose your tooth if you don't want to do it this way? You just want it to happen when you're eating an apple or something?
No,
I want it to be ready.
Oh, Jenny, your tooth is ready. It's gonna come out any day now.
Your tooth is ready.
Yeah?
Your tooth is
Can you
ready.
just let it just fall out by itself?
Hey, it's your tooth. It falls out however you want. This was your idea, man.
My tooth is
He's just so mad. He's so angry. He's like, hey, you can let it fall off however you want. This was her. This was your idea, remember? Which kind of life did this one go that beg? Hey, look at his face. Like he looks pissed. He is pissed off. He is pissed off.
ready.
Yeah?
Your tooth is
Can you
ready.
just let it just fall out by itself?
Hey, it's your tooth. It falls out however you want. This was your idea,
My
man.
tooth is there.
I changed my mind.
You changed your mind?
It was not her idea. And now he's guilt tripping her into basically saying she changed her mind in a situation that I personally believe was never her idea. Okay? A master manipulator, a narcissist will manipulate you to the point where they feed ideas into your head, especially from a very young age, and make you feel as though it was your decision. They fill up ideas in your head and they manipulate you into believing that this was your idea so that they can turn around and say to you, this was your idea, just in case you try to like change your mind about it. It is what a master manipulator does. Like, it's sad.
My tooth is Daddy, my tooth.
Your tooth?
Yeah, my tooth is there.
All right. Well, anticlimactic. June wanted to have her tooth come out like she saw on YouTube. We're not going to do that. June, you want to eat an apple?
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear how he tried to like lie, how he tried to change his story? June wanted her tooth out like she saw on, and then he's like, we're not going to do that. Why are we not going to do that? Not because of you. We're not going to do that because Junie is resisting, and Junie is saying she doesn't want to do that. So you see how he's manipulating? You see how he's not really telling you, like he tries to paint this and make this all June's fault. It was June who saw a video. She, in her infinite wisdom and knowledge, decided to go on YouTube and Google search a YouTube video on how to pull a tooth by using strings and a doorknob. And then he's like, we're not going to do that, as if he's the one trying to save her from the situation. You see how he lies? You see how he manipulates? You see how he lies and manipulates? So all of a sudden, it was Junie that wanted to pull her tooth. She was the one who saw the video on YouTube and wanted to do it. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Now he's taking a stance of somebody who decided that that was not going to happen, even though we know that's not what happened. Like, you see the manipulation. You see the level of manipulation these kids are exposed to on a daily basis.
Daddy, my tooth.
Your tooth?
Yeah, my tooth is there.
All right. Well, anticlimactic. June wanted to have her tooth come out like she saw on YouTube. We're not going to do that. June, you want to eat an apple?
He keep insisting on her eating it. He keep insisting on June eating an apple. June, you want to eat an apple? You must eat an apple today. Oh my God. You must eat an apple today. Oh my God. You must eat an apple whether you like it or not, June. You must pull that tooth today, whether through apple or whether you allow me to use my string to like pull. One way or another, that tooth is coming off. Hey, which kind of cycle, Bob? Like, which kind of cycle be this? Oh my gosh. June, you want to eat an apple? You must eat an apple. We must force that tooth out by fire, by force. And nothing laugh for wahala. This one a wahala for Imbo man. God, I beg. June, whether you like it or not, so you must eat that apple today. You want to eat an apple? I know fish shout, I beg.
All right. Well, anticlimactic. June wanted to have her tooth come out like she saw on YouTube. We're not going to do that. June, you want to eat an apple? It'll come right out if you just take a big bite in an apple right in front of your mouth. I don't think so.
No, I'm not doing it today.
She said she's not doing. Look at the person who said, "Oh, she's been begging me for 3 days." Which begging? Is it the same person that is telling you I'm not doing it today? Is that the same person that has been begging you for 3 days? Oh my gosh. Where is a jailbroke enter house? I beg. Serious enter house. So this my old up past. Be careful. This is sad. I never seen this guy see before. The kid that you said was begging you, has been begging you for 3 days, is now telling you to give it a rest. Leave her alone. She's not ready to do it today. She doesn't want to do it today. So you just expose yourself. But his minions don't have the brain cell. They don't have 2 brain cells to rub together, so they cannot even come up. They can't put two and two together to actually come out with what's actually going on. Like, this is cray.
You're not doing it today? You're not ready?
Yeah.
Okay, come here. Let me see. Come here. Let me see how wiggly it is.
Oh my gosh.
Come here.
Let me see how wiggly it is.
I want to see how wiggly it is.
Daddy, I want to watch the Hootie dance.
Come here.
I want to watch Hootie
Okay.
dance.
Okay, Jenny. Let's not.
Daddy, I
a
want
few-
to watch Hootie dance.
Hokey pokey?
Yeah.
hokey pokey? Okay.
The teeth must come out, June. You must bring it out. I don't care whether you want or not.
All right, I'm out of here.
Whether you
I
want or
want
not.
pooty down.
Which
Hokey
kind?
pokey?
Hey.
Okay, let's do the hokey pokey.
Papa from hell.
What?
Can you be
Which kind Papa from hell be this one, for goodness sakes? Which kind?
It's right here. So, Junie, what?
So he ended up doing this for the rest of the video. At some point, he just sat on the floor like, look, this is the picture that. Oh my God! Which kind of this? Oh, hey, Oyinbo elite Oyinbo. Look at some point, he just sat on the floor like this. Oh my God! He just sat on the floor. Look at this one. That pose is everything. Let me tell you. Where is the pose?
Well, I just
No,
had it. I just had it on your little
not that
tooth.
one. Where is the pose? This pose. Oh, God, I'm big. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oyinbo elite. Elite Oyinbo. See una elite Oyinbo. Oh God. Life. How did we even get here? Anyway. Elite Oyinbo elite. I beg. What time is it? Oh my gosh, she's late. You guys, thank you so much for spending your evening with me. I appreciate you guys so much. More than 2 hours. Wow, wow, wow. It's like 11:37 p.m. now in Toronto time. Thank you, Holy Mary, for hanging around. Thank you guys so much for being here. This one funny. They see a lot more in the video. I don't know. Maybe we can. It was just him roughhousing with the kids as per usual, doing the usual nonsense, rolling on the floor because why not? Joblessness and everything. So yeah. But thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. I appreciate you so much. Please like this video and share if you can. I will catch you later. Bye guys. Oh my gosh.